You are watching part 13 of the full series of Java Spring Boot interview questions. These are the 5 questions we are going to discuss in this session. Explain the concept of reactive data access in Spring Boot using Spring Data R2DBC. How can you perform asynchronous messaging using Spring Boot and RabbitMQ? Describe the purpose and usage of the @conditional annotation in Spring Boot. What is the purpose of the @Spring Boot test annotation in Spring Boot testing? Explain the concept of Spring Boot's actuator health checks and customizing health indicators. First question. Explain the concept of reactive data access in Spring Boot using Spring Data R2DBC. Reactive data access in Spring Boot allows you to build non-blocking and efficient applications that handle a large number of concurrent requests. Spring Data R2DBC provides reactive database access by integrating with R2DBC, Reactive Relational Database Connectivity. It enables you to perform asynchronous database operations using reactive programming paradigms, such as Flux and Mono, providing better scalability and responsiveness compared to traditional blocking database access. Second question, how can you perform asynchronous messaging using Spring Boot and RabbitMQ? Asynchronous messaging using Spring Boot and RabbitMQ can be achieved by integrating the Spring AMQP Advanced Message Queuing Protocol library. By configuring the RabbitMQ connection details and using the appropriate annotations and components, you can send and receive messages asynchronously. Spring Boot provides abstractions like @RabbitListener for message consumption and RabbitTemplate for message production. They make it easy to implement asynchronous messaging patterns like publish, subscribe, and request reply. Third question, describe the purpose and usage of the @conditional annotation in Spring Boot. The @conditional annotation in Spring Boot allows you to conditionally activate or deactivate beans or configurations based on specific conditions. By annotating a bean or configuration class with @conditional and providing a condition class implementing the condition interface, you can control whether the bean or configuration should be created and registered based on runtime conditions. This enables flexible configuration based on environment, properties, or other factors. Next question. What is the purpose of the @Spring Boot test annotation in Spring Boot testing? The @Spring Boot test annotation is used to bootstrap a Spring Boot application context for testing purposes. It allows you to load the entire application context, including all configurations and beans, during integration tests. @Spring Boot test provides features like auto-configuration, dependency injection, and easy access to application-specific components, enabling comprehensive testing of Spring Boot applications. Next question, explain the concept of Spring Boot's actuator health checks and customizing health indicators. Spring Boot's actuator health checks are endpoints provided by the actuator that give insights into the application's health. By default, health indicators check the overall system health. You can customize them by implementing the health indicator interface and registering them with the application context. Custom health indicators allow you to monitor specific aspects of the application's health such as database connectivity, external service availability, or custom health checks. Hope you have learned something and feel confident to answer the questions we discussed so far. Here is the list of questions that will be discussed in the next session. Please check out our playlist for more questions and subscribe our channel for updates and notifications. Good luck for your upcoming interviews.